Okay. I found the receipt for shipping that package to Luxembourg, which is the one that's missing, and the one where their app doesn't work, their website doesn't work, their phone doesn't work. So I'm going to the post office. Wish me luck. So my blood pressure is up here, and I spoke with the lady who was the one responsible for stopping my mail being delivered to my house. She's still there. She's still the head dude over this post office. And anytime there is one person there that's a nice lady and does a good job. Unfortunately, she wasn't the one who was handling the package inquiry. So she took my phone number. Here's the thing that blows my mind. The lady in charge of the post office can't get onto the post office website because her password is messed up. Everything I've done with the post office is broken. And she's got the information that I have, that it didn't even make it as far as customs in Miami. From Miami, it goes international. So it's somewhere in this country or stolen, who knows, I don't know. And at this point, I'm to the point where I'm just going to refund the guy's money and let it go. You gotta, there's a balance between how much stress is worth how much money. And as I've gotten older and lived through some of the surgeries and things that have happened to me, my ability to deal with stress is much, much lower than it was. So I have to do more to avoid it.
That's why you got me.
That's why I have her. She's the one that gets out and kicks ass.
I deal with your stress. I lost my filter.
Yeah, she lost her filter.
I did. It sunk back somewhere when Sonny died, and I can't get my filter back.
So she can't get on her website. I told her all about my ordeal, which didn't faze her. She didn't say, "You're kidding," nothing like that. I said, the phone number doesn't work. Jeez. The website doesn't work. The app doesn't work. And she didn't get any further than I got. Which, you type the tracking number in, it tells you that it was scanned in at this post office. And that's it. And normally, I've sent, a lot of stuff internationally. It goes from here to Miami, and then from Miami, which is where exiting customs and incoming customs is. And we've actually witnessed customs doing their job, which is nothing. Remember that?
I've seen them walk around
and do nothing.
Well, like big warehouse, and they just walk around, and then they go back in the air conditioned office.
Yep. Okay. There'd be an entire warehouse of incoming packages, and they would come in and look around. They might scan one or two of tens of thousands, and that was what they did. And then they pass all the rest of them. Yeah, we used to haul air freight, so we experienced a lot of incoming freight, and it was funny watching nothing happen, and a whole segment of government entities get paid good money with benefits to basically do nothing. We're not protected, that's for sure.
Well, here's my complaint, is you would bring out this freight in, you have no idea where it came from, or what it is, for that matter. But when you would go through these check stations, like in New Mexico or Texas, they would break your seal and want to crawl up in your trailer and go through everything in your trailer, and it's cram full, and I'd just say, okay, well, good luck with that, we'll be here next week.
Yeah, you would go through the Border Patrol check stations, and they would say, "What have you got?" And I would say, "I don't know, I pick up a sealed trailer, and I deliver a sealed trailer." And sometimes, I would say, "I don't know, I've got 20,000 separate items in there, Might be a kayak and a letter and a bicycle and a package going to grandma. Yeah, a motorcycle crated up.
Yeah, we hauled a car one time.
We hauled a Russian embassy. Remember that?
I do.
It was this gigantic box with his household goods in it, and then a Russian embassy Mercedes with the Russian flags on it. That was pretty cool.
I don't know about Russian, but I remember.
It was Russian. Because there was tracksuits in That was our joke. I have some Russian friends, but here in America, you could tell the Russian drivers that had come to America to drive a truck because they wore tracksuits. And we used to kind of joke all the time. Real fancy matching tracksuits, and I would joke. When we're on the
and
truck.
A gold chain. You left the gold chain.
The gold chain, yeah, tracksuits and a gold chain.
Here's a little tidbit about how crazy our system is. We had to, give our firstborn a kidney and all that just to be able to haul into a military base. I mean, they checked us from the time we were born up to that point. And when we would and one time we got on base and we're sitting there waiting to get unloaded, and we're talking to a guy that was born in Russia, and he came over here to drive a truck, and I mean, they barely looked at him. And
Yeah, that was spooky. We hauled explosives for the military, and we had to have FBI background checks and all kinds of stuff.
and we had escorts sometimes.
Escorts, and we had a panic button in our truck that if we felt threatened, we hit this panic button and all hell would break loose.
Yeah, and we couldn't stop at certain, and somebody always had to be in the seat. Always.
Always. Even if you were parked, sleeping, someone had to be sitting in the seat and awake
Right.
when you were loaded.
And then they let a Russian.
Yeah, we
Oh,
delivered to this military base, and we meet a Russian guy from Russia. Nicest guy. I mean, great sense of humor. We kept in contact for a little while after that. And he's from Odessa, Russia. And his name was Leo, but his real name was Leonid. And his parents named him after Leonid Brezhnev. Nice guy. Anyway, it was just hilarious that all the hoops they made us jump through to haul this stuff. And here is a Russian guy from Russia hauling what we're hauling and didn't have to jump through the hoops we had to jump through. That was funny. Well, anyway, the package, I'll let you know when we get home.
And write it down.
Yeah, I got to go drop this off at UPS, and then we got to go make groceries. Anyway, so when I get home, I'll try one more time that phone that's not working. Here's what's happening on their phone. It's acting like you're giving it prompts, like press 1, or say yes, or ask for an agent. Well, I'm not doing any of that, but it keeps saying that. It keeps saying, I think you're asking for an agent. Is that correct? Yes or no? I didn't ask for an agent. I didn't answer the yes or no. Okay, that's a yes. So I called again and I muted my phone so it wouldn't pick anything up on my end, and it still did the same thing. So once last week I did manage to get through to a person after, dozens of tries. And she said, yeah, we're having the post office, one of the biggest government employers. She said, yeah, we're having trouble with that. We're well aware of that. We're working on it. You should stop taking mail to fix it because you've got no way to file a claim for insurance. On that package, I have $200 worth of insurance. How am I going to claim it if you can't get anyone through the website or on the phone? It's raining hard, so that's why I'm talking a little louder.
You're crazy. The insurance. They don't have $200.
Yeah, right.
No. Where are they going to get $200?
Okay. I will try the phone one more time when I get home, and if I can't, I'm just going to refund his money and move on. I have mailed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boxes, and this is the first time I've ever had one come missing, so that's not a bad average, so I should not complain about the post office too much. My complaint is that the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, and it's just buffoons. And that's all I got to say about that. See ya. Welcome to Hurricane, what was it? Barrel or something like that? Barrel. Hurricane Barrel. Yeah, I gotta slow down.
I don't even know what.
Okay. Here's my arm surfing dog. Okay, I'm fixing to go in. I have my mail receipt for the package that's missing. And if I can't get through today, I'm just going to refund his money and call it a day. So
You could go down to that other post office.
there is another post office where the people appear to be more smart and willing to, do their job. It was funny, to make a claim and to get the insurance, you have to notify them. And the lady at this post office, she wanted nothing to do with that. She kept saying, well, you have to do that online. I said, you can't do it online. The website won't let you. You can't do it on the phone because the phone line's down. You can't do it on the app because the app doesn't work. Or I explained to her the part where you would come to where you had to put in the country. The drop-down menu doesn't open. And I deleted the app and re-uploaded the app, and nothing works. Nothing works, including the post office people. So, this is Monday. I'm going to try the phone lines again. We'll see. And
I want to add something.
what do you want to
I
add?
want to add to
You got to speak
Carol-
up.
Terrible Ted's dad. I'm still going to cry. Sorry.
Yeah,
I just can't deal with it.
our New England friends, their dog is old, like him. They're the same age, I think. And, they're slowing down. That's all there is to it. And we just lost Sonny, and we still think about her night and day. Yeah.
I just saw a video of her and just bursted out in tears. I was going to die.
Yeah, she's in a lot of my older videos, and when we run across one of them videos, it's hard not to get all weepy. All right, let's go in there and see what we can do. Oh, let me tell you this. I'm an affiliate for a few different companies. I'm an affiliate, and I don't even put them on on my, YouTube channel because I've never found it to be worthwhile. And I don't pimp the products, like I should. If I, I can't remember. Oh, Rada Cutlery. It's American made with American sourced products. And they're not top of the line, but they're better than the Chinese junk you can get at Walmart. And, back when I did talk about them, I made a few dollars. American Sun Oven, I'm still a affiliate for them, but the guy who bought it out is a jerk, and that's not the word I want to use. They owed me a bunch of money. Sorry. My nose is itching. They owed me a bunch of money. And they were in the process of, the new guy buying out the old guy. And eventually, I called him and said, should we just forget about the money you owe us? I mean, how's this going to work? And first, he's had to badmouth the guy that used to own it, who was a very nice guy, and got into, some financial trouble because, I don't know why. Who knows? And the guy that bought him out badmouth for a good 10 minutes the guy that used to own it, who I talked to myself.
Yeah, he could have got sick.
Huh?
His wife could have got, somebody could have got sick.
Right. Who knows? Well, anyway, he was a nice guy. The guy that bought him out, first he had to badmouth the previous owner. Then he had to tell me how wealthy he was and it was $500 or $600 that they owed me. And he had to tell me how, that's nothing to me. Not exactly those words, but he was telling me that. And I said, that'd be nothing to you, but to me it's a car payment, And, not everybody's wealthy like you. So count your blessings and give me my money. And he did. And, he was a real jerk. And I don't advertise. I'm still an affiliate, but I'd rather if you buy a Sun Oven, an American Sun Oven, I'd rather you purchase it through Amazon, through my link, than, I would make 25%. when you buy a All American Sun oven through my affiliate link, I get 25%, which is a nice chunk of change. But he's a jerk, and it doesn't make financial sense, but I want nothing to do with it. I don't want him owing me money. I guess that's the end of it for me. Amazon pays me every month if I've made above the threshold. So, Combat Abrasives, that's who. I'm a affiliate for Combat Abrasives. They make their stuff right here in America. And I contacted Roundhouse Clothing. Roundhouse is in, I believe it's Oklahoma City, or they're, in that vicinity. And they source their materials from America. The buttons, the zippers, the cotton, the thread, the labor, it's all American. Made in America, and they're really, sorry, that hand's getting tired. So now I gotta try to keep my big fat hands out from in front of the lens. There we go. Oh, this side is better looking anyway. Like I have a good side. So it's all American made, and I believe they make good stuff, and I wear Roundhouse bibs. That's all I wear. I don't wear Liberty or any other Chinese made or Pakistan made or Sri Lanka made bibs. I wear Roundhouse American made bibs. And I contacted them, and I told them exactly that. I'd like to be an affiliate for you. I'm not a product pimp, but when I find products that are, number one, American made, well made, stuff I actually use, that I can honestly talk about, and say good things about because I use them, I said, I would be your guy because I'm a walking billboard for Roundhouse bibs. And they sent me a really nice email back. They don't do affiliates. They don't do promo codes or anything like that. But they put me on the list in case they ever do. But they said it nicely. Basically, they said, it's not you, it's us. They broke up with me and let me down easy. All right, let's go in there and see what kind of progress we can make on doing a package inquiry or filing for the insurance or something. And see you in a bit. We have 6 tornado warnings. See the town of Carthage? We are northeast of that town of Carthage. As far as where all those circulations happen to be here for us in the area. Now it's a little easier. And we're in the cone of death. We're in the cone of death. The cone of destruction.
Just bubbled up south a bit.
Yeah, so we have around Manny, Louisiana. Again, let's see, technically speaking, warning. That area's still underneath a warning there with it. So you have that one there. Okay, so now we're going to go back. I'm going to go back to velocity again. So that's one circulation around Manny. Another circulation, we went a little closer. It's just north of Louisiana 120, moving northwestward a little bit. They have another one there. Then we have ourselves another looking one there to the northwest of Converse, Louisiana, moving on up to the north also. So we have that there. So folks, that's 3. Now here's a 4th one for you, south of Logansport, Louisiana, that we also end up having as far as looking at that.
And the one that's south of Logansport, they put a cone up showing you the direction of travel, and it's headed right for us. And,
This is rare. This is like history.
yeah, it's going northwest. Yeah. There's 2 tornadoes going northwest, which is
look at that one. It's going west northwest. That never.
Yeah.
That's like history being made. That never happens.
Okay. We won't do that then.
yeah, they almost had us in there.
You can just switch to the graphic. Yeah, we can take. What do you want to do?
I was gonna say they can put up max 2 while we switch over.
Hey, can you do the weather for a moment?
Okay.
Is that possible?
Well, if they get close and it's on the ground, then we run over to Bev's because she's got a brick house.
Start seeing stuff for Shreveport, Bossier City.
Yeah.
This is not stopping anytime
Joaquin is south of us. Carthage is south of us. And that's where we are, just to the left of Shreveport over the state line. You see Marshall? We are, you see the I-20 sign? We are just a tick to the left of the I-20 sign on that white line, which is, of course, I-20. Charlie's already gone over to Biv's, and I'm going to tell you a joke before I go. I'm going to Biv's here in 2 seconds. I bought a TV for half price because the volume was stuck on full. It was an offer I couldn't turn down. An offer I couldn't turn down? Come on, that was funny. All right, wish us luck. There's tornadoes everywhere and debris on the ground already, so it's happening.
Said this is absolutely unbelievable what's happening
Yeah.
here right now.
See where that number 80 is, right? Well, you just stepped in front of it.
Yeah. Highway 80?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are right in the middle of the. There we are, Wascom. There we are. We're right in the middle of cone of death. The cone of doom. Okay.
Charlie, it's not cold in here.
It's freezing in here.
It's 75 degrees in here.
Why does it feel so cold? Maybe it's because all the air movement. Plus, we got a little wet coming over here, so.
Well, I turned the big fan off. This one stays on. My ceiling fan. And yeah.
Well, it's your house. You leave it as cold as you want. There are now 7 tornado warnings. And we are on what they call the dirty side of the tornado. The tornado is going in a counterclockwise division. So everything on the west side of it, which we are on the west side of it, the hurricane. Did I say tornado? If I did, I meant hurricane is going in a counterclockwise division. We're on the west side of it. On the west side of it is when it's spurning all the tornadoes. And right now we have 7 active tornado warnings to the south of us and 1 just south of us down in Bethany, which is just a stone's throw from here. And that one has a debris cloud, so it's definitely touched down and sucked some stuff up into it.
I thought it got real dark.
No
It was
kidding.
dark right there.
Yeah.
And it went that way.
Well, Bethany there's debris, there's trees on houses, so that's, I was just showing that. I am a dog maggot. All the dogs come here and lay on me or near me whenever we have bad weather.
Where's Billy and Rachel outside?
They're on the front. I think they just come in.
Pat's.
Everybody's coming over to Bev's. She got a brick house. Okay, they have a traffic cam and they have zoomed in on 2 tornadoes. Wow. My neighbor just got busted for growing pot in his yard. Apparently, the property line wasn't where I thought it was. So that's it for us. It's almost over. There have been tornadoes and high winds and people dying and power lines down and mobile homes destroyed and trees down on the roads. It's just been, my God, what an afternoon. Man, I don't recall ever seeing this many tornadoes, and they weather people said it's unprecedented.
Well, it ain't over.
It ain't over, no.
We still got cones coming at us,
Yeah.
but they're not as bad as it was a while ago.
This is the Sabine River in Logansport, Louisiana. I don't know why they're showing that, but anyway, God, I'm exhausted. This has just been a trying day.
They got a tornado down there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Somebody spotted it. They just shown a picture of it.
yeah, and somebody else sent video of a tornado in Elm Grove, and we have a friend that lives in Elm Grove, Sue, and I got to text her, hon, to make sure she made it through all that all right.
Look, well, that's up in Arkansas now, but we still have like 8 cones working
Jeez.
right now.
Well, it's not quite over, but it does seem like it's easing up. The rain was coming down. It was beyond torrential.
And wind, oh my God, we really
Yeah,
had some
wind, and Charlie was outside on the front porch when she's pretty certain, well, we had a tornado coming right at us, right? And that's why we were in Bev's house, because she's got a brick house. And she heard it go over us.
It sounded just like a train.
Sound like, you got to say that in your deepest southern voice.
All the Southerners, it sounded
Just like a train. So I grabbed my best underwear, ran out the house.
And my teeth.
And my teeth, yeah.
And my bra.
Yeah.
But it sounded, you have to say freight train.
Sound like a freight train.
Yeah, freight train.
Come through here. Daggum old freight train, man.
Well, it did. It
Yeah.
sounded like the train, what we usually hear around here, going that way. But it was, up in the air.
And a lady in Benton, they found her crushed in her house. A tree fell on her house. And Benton is where we lost a trailer many years ago. Back, what's that been, 32 or 34 years ago?
No, it was Easter.
Was it Easter?
Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
We were on the road.
Oh, yeah, we had bought a house in Doyline, Louisiana, on the bayou, and we were in the process. We were mostly moved into the new house, and we still had stuff in the old place. And it was a 12 by 60 trailer, and it was completely gone. We couldn't even find it. I'm talking, the metal frame that it sits on. The only thing that was left was the roof. Isn't that weird? The roof was the only thing left on that property.
And it was in a tree.
It was in a tree. We pulled it down and we cut it up with axes because, we had the National Guard was out and they were coming by with track hose and picking stuff up and putting it in dump trucks and carrying it off. And yeah, it was.
Tell them what stayed. What survived.
I've told this story before. I kind of get made fun of for overbuilding things, over fastening, too much cement. Too many 4x4s or 4x6s. Well, I built a carport there. Yeah, I got made fun of for building it so stout. And what do you think? The only thing that stood there during the tornado and took it was my carport. That was the only thing left on that property was my carport.
You had a screw like every half inch.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah.
But I put things together, and that's why it takes me so long, because I know that if I ever have to take it apart, if I screw up and I have to take it apart, it ain't happening. So I'm very careful about how I build stuff, because I know I'm not going to be able to get it apart. Anyway, that was funny going over there and seeing all the ridicule. I mean, nobody was mean. It was just poking at me about overbuilding things, and it was just, I got to rub it in everybody's face. Hey, what's that out on the driveway? Your carport. Where's everything else? Gone.
That's just south of us.
What is that, Bethany?
They're in Panola County.
Panola? Yeah, just south of us.
We spoke one family and a man, Max Arenas. Thankfully, his.
Well, it was like around 2:50 when we started hearing the rain and next thing you know, we kind of
Okay. I never did call the mail people. I will do it tomorrow. Just about the time I decided to go in there and sit down and see if I could get through on the phone, if they had fixed their phone system, is when all this bad weather came and we had to escape to Bev's house. Okay. We'll see. We're through the worst of it now. We're going to be okay. I'm just going to add this, that there are 43,000 people without electricity in our area, and we have power. We are really fortunate. Blessed, I would say. All right. That's it. We're going to stop dwelling on it.